Hi everyone, it's Kristen here. So years ago I did a smoky eye look, and it was kind of an editorial style for this collaborative shoot with a hair salon. And I wanted to just demonstrate that look for you, but in a more wearable look, because it was very editorial, it was very fashion, and it wouldn't be wearable for like every day or even like going out. It was just too much. So I had posted this look again just recently, and yeah, got a lot of attention from it. I had done that photo shoot years ago, and yeah, and we have some people inquiring about how to do like that smudgy kind of smoky look, and so I wanted to demo that for you. So before I start on the smoky eyes themselves, I want to take some matte minerals and apply that under my eye so it catches some of the fallout. If I'm doing a really dramatic smoky eye, I'll often actually do my eyeshadow first and then apply my foundation and the rest of my makeup afterwards, just so I don't have to reapply. So just using my mini kabuki brush and putting a lot of that setting powder under the eyes to catch the eyeshadow, because we're doing a lot of black today. Concealer on my eyelids, so this will act as a primer for the eyeshadow. So this is our liquid concealer in the shade Very Fair. Just use whichever one works with your skin tone at the moment. Just gonna apply that all over the lid. Don't need to bring it all the way up to the eyebrow though. So here's the color palette that I'm using today. I have 4 shades here, and so this will make it definitely a more modern and more wearable look than just a black smoky eye. So we have the shade Onyx, Dove, Clouded, and Illusion, and I will use a combination of these to make the look for you. So I'm going to start with the shade Illusion. It's nice to get a little bit of a highlight going. Taking my contour crease brush and just applying a little bit of that under the brows. And in the very inner corner. Then I'm going to take my blending eye brush and apply the shade Smoke all over my lid and into my crease, just barely into my crease. There we go, we've got smoke on the lids now, and I won't worry about blending it yet because we still have lots of blending to do. To get a really smudgy smoky eye, I'm gonna take the blending eye brush, go back in with Smoke, and I'm gonna take, I know it's really, really big and fluffy, but I'm actually gonna take this brush with this color under my eyes and apply a really diffused application of the color Smoke. So as you can see, it doesn't look so intense because it's such a fluffy brush. It works really well for under the eyes, but this would just be for a smoky look. It's not necessarily a everyday kind of look. And I'll add to it later. All right, again, I'm gonna use the blending eye brush, and this time I'm gonna go in with the shade Dove, just this really light matte gray. And this one is gonna go into my crease. So this is gonna blend out Smoke on the lid. Like that, and just kind of soften that out. For a really smudged smoky eye look, you want to take a pencil and kind of dull the tip. So I've just like dulled that on the back of my hand, and you're just going to add a really thick layer to the lash line on the top. You can do on the bottom if you want, but I'm going to do that with eyeshadow instead of pencil. And you can also add it into your waterline if you'd like, for more drama, because that will just like really intensify the color of your eyes. So I'm going to do that as well. I'll start just with the lash line, and you don't have to be precise at all because we're going to be smudging this out with eyeshadow. But you do want to make sure you get it right close to the lash line. You just don't need to be perfect with the line, but it does need to get right into the eyelashes. All right, and now I'm going to apply it to my waterline as well. So the top and bottom. To make it really, really smudged, I take my contour crease brush and now I'm going to go in with the shade Onyx. So that's the black shade. That's a pressed powder black shade. It is demi matte. It's not completely matte. But I'm dabbing my brush into that powder and I'm going to smudge over that top lash line there. So having a small brush like this that has nice compact bristles, that's what's going to give you that really, really smudged, controlled look. And I am just blending that line really, really, really well. So yeah, it's thickened it. It's not perfect yet, so don't worry about that. But yeah, it's really thickened the line and made it more dramatic. So before I go and perfect that line, I'm going to take my contour crease brush again, dip it in more of the Onyx black shadow. Now I'm going to smudge that under my eyes. So really, really close to the lashes because I don't want it to be as thick of a line as Smoke was underneath the eyes. I just want it to be right along the lashes, just deepen them and make it just that much more dramatic. So you can just skip this step if it's getting a little bit too dark for you. And it would still be a really, really nice smoky eye just with the color Smoke underneath the eyes. Now to really blend out this edge here, because the Onyx has a bit of a harsh edge on the top, I'm going to go in again with my contour crease brush, but this time I'm going to dip it into the color Smoke. And I want a little bit more control than the fluffy brush has, so that's why I'm going back in with the contour crease brush, and I'm going to blend that edge. Took it just from being black to being smoky. Really nicely blended. So blending is key for smoky eyes, but over blending is what you want to avoid because then it's just a big muddy mess. Smoky eyes might look like all the color is just haphazardly applied because it's so blended, but it's actually really carefully placed and then just blended in between the colors. So not everything together, but just from one color to the next. That's where you want to blend it. So before I finish the eyes with mascara, I'm going to now take my flat top foundation brush and sweep away all of the fallout from under my eyes because it's looking quite messy. And then I'll just kind of perfect any foundation that needs to be adjusted there. Sometimes you might need to put a little bit more concealer under the eyes, but looks like I can just kind of sweep away the fallout. What takes this look from a black eye to a smoky eye is mascara. So let's pile on a bunch of mascara. So you can already see the difference between the side that has lots of mascara and the side which just had a little bit from earlier. And you can even put more mascara on smoky eyes, just pile it on. So a nude lip looks great with smoky eyes, or even something with a little bit more color looks really good, but not too heavy on the lips when you're pairing it with a smoky eye. I like to apply brows as well because that just seems to finish off the eyes and frame them. Dramatic smoky eyes. Are you daring enough to try it?